64 Tacos Podcast presents Is This Song Good? This is episode 13, Belle and Sebastian, Another Sunny Day.
Welcome back to another episode of Is This Song Good? 64 Tacos Podcast. Today we are going to be talking about a song that I picked. It's called Another Sunny Day by the group Belle and Sebastian. Honestly, I have no idea how I came across this song. It was probably just on a radio station from an online radio station, because nothing good is on the actual radio anymore. For something that I did enjoy listening to. So, what do you guys think of this one?
Yeah, I can't say for sure if I've heard this before, but I know I have listened to Belle and Sebastian before. But it really, the funny thing was, it kind of reminded me of that Lord Huron song a little bit. Like, it had that same sort of fun, almost like a feel good hit of the summer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And also kind of like a timeless quality. Like, it could have been something from a long time ago or something from right now.
Yes.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I liked how they're even like the solo guitar solo-y parts were almost kind of like a little bit country, or kind of like a little twangy and slidey.
Mm-hmm. It's got a little bit of folk in it, a little bit of twang, a little bit of country in it.
And I liked the hook and the harmonizing vocals and sort of like the call and response vocals. And so, yeah, I enjoyed it. I can't say it was like the most grabbing thing ever for me. But it was a fun, enjoyable experience listening to it multiple times. So that's my take on it.
I didn't make the connection with Lord Huron. But that's a pretty good connection. Like you mentioned, this is a little more country sounding than rock and roll, like Elvis sounding. But right. It's not too aggressive or in your face. It's just sort of enjoyable. I did really like the song, by the way. I didn't really mention that, but I liked how matter of fact it was. Like when I was, listening to the lyrics and reading them as I was listening to the song, I liked that it was just he was just telling stories, and then he'd, toss in like little bits of romance. Like they're just regular, sort of everyday things, and then he talks about how much how in love he is, or how attracted he is to the object of his affection. And I liked the writing a lot. I also liked how everything is going great till like the last two lines, which is always good. It all collapses.
yeah, it does all fall apart again.
But yeah, I think the lyrics helped elevate, because it is a really sort of it's not the music is very, very nice, but it doesn't jump out at you, which I think has been my experience with most Belle and Sebastian. Is it's sort of very easygoing, very good, but very easygoing. But I think having actually listened to the lyrics carefully, it elevated the song for me. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, it kind of grew on me a bit, so I liked it a lot. I'm glad you chose it.
Yeah, it's one that I've been listening to for a few years now, and I love the storytelling in it. That's one of my favorite aspects of it's something that I look for in a good song, is just really interesting storytelling within the lyrics. And this one, I feel like it's got a nice story that, beginning, middle, and end to it. And it's a lot of fun to listen to. And then it does all fall apart at the end, of course. But it also hints that maybe throughout the whole thing, things weren't that great to begin with either. I mean, he's remembering the good times, but then there's also this underlying feeling of things aren't going to wind up well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Where is it? Go ahead.
I was gonna say I always enjoy cheerful uses of the word "fuck," so that was kind of nice,
Right?
Yeah.
especially with the backup singers, responding.
Right.
Yeah. This was a song that I could listen to around my kids because they didn't notice.
Right. Yes, certainly of this trilogy of songs that we're doing.
Yeah.
This was the only one that was moderately playable.
One of them was objectionable lyrically, the other objectionable sonically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun song. Yeah, I had a lot of fun listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
And Zach, you would have heard it because I gave it to you on a playlist.
Yes.
Whether you listened to it several times or not, I don't know, but
yeah,
yeah, it would have been a few years ago though. So yeah, so I guess there's a pretty good consensus on this one.
Yeah,
not much.
Yeah,
I think next week's episode is going to have a little more contention though.
Yeah.
it seems likely. I do think. I do really think that and I said this before, but the writing is what really sells the song. It's very romantic, but also very matter of fact. I think that's a nice combination. It's pretty easy to make things saccharine or sappy, and that always bugs me. It just kind of ruins it for me. But the matter of fact tone is, I think, the thing. And also, I always love it when everything falls apart at the end. So that's always good for me. But that's probably something wrong with me.
And you can tell that a lot of thought and effort went into this song. It was not just farted out overnight.
Absolutely.
Like they really, from all the little pieces and the intricacies and definitely the lyrics. I think the lyrics are the the showstopper, if you will. Lots
of little details that really help you sort of picture, and I think that makes it work better than like just speaking in platitudes or generalities. Just the details, and then it makes you picture something, which makes the more romantic lines much more effective because you can place yourself in the situation better. I think it's good writing.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, well, let's do a quick vote. I love the song, obviously. I thought it was very good, and I'm glad that we got to do this one.
Yeah, thumbs up for me. I liked it.
This song is good.
Yep.
All right, Dan, I think next week we're doing your song, right?
I decided we were going to try something more angry, so we're going to listen to Deaf Heaven. And the song is Dream House.
A little bit off the beaten path.
Little different. A little bit of a change of pace.
It's pretty much the same as this song, pretty much.
All right.
I caught it on audio.